The cameras were rolling, the lights were blazing, and the nation was watching. What happened next no one could have predicted. King Charles, in a rare unscripted moment, took direct aim at Labour leader Keir Starmer during a live broadcast, words so sharp, so damning, that the entire political class was left in stunned silence. Britain had seen political clashes before, but never anything quite like this. This wasn't just an argument, it was a royal takedown. For years, Starmer has tried to position himself as the calm, reasonable leader ready to take over from the chaos of conservative rule. But in this moment, all of that calm disappeared. The king, traditionally a figure who stays above politics, broke centuries of restraint, looking Starmer directly in the eye and accusing him of failing the British people at a time of historic crisis. It was a blow so unexpected that commentators gasped audibly in the studio. Starmer stumbled, visibly shaken. He tried to respond, but the king pressed further, highlighting Labour's silence on issues of national unity and warning of the deep divisions tearing Britain apart. The people deserve honesty, Charles declared, his voice carrying both authority and frustration. It wasn't just a critique, it was a public dressing down unlike anything Starmer had ever faced. The audience, both in the studio and across the country, erupted. Some cheered, others were horrified. Social media exploded instantly with hashtags like #RoyalRebuke and #StarmerHumiliated trending within minutes. For the first time in his career, Starmer wasn't facing a journalist, a rival MP, or even the Prime Minister. He was facing the monarch, and he was losing badly. But this wasn't only about one heated exchange. Beneath the clash was a deeper story, the crisis gripping Britain. Economic uncertainty, strikes, crumbling public services, and a growing sense of political distrust have left the country on edge. Many felt Starmer's answers had been weak, vague, and evasive. The king's blunt words cut straight to that raw nerve, saying aloud what millions had been whispering, "Is this really the man to lead us through the storm?" Political insiders were quick to react. Some Labour MPs were furious, accusing the king of breaking constitutional tradition. Others, in hushed tones, admitted privately that Charles had only voiced what they themselves had been too afraid to say. The tension wasn't just between monarch and politician, it was tearing through the fabric of British democracy itself. Meanwhile, Downing Street remained silent. Rishi Sunak, watching events unfold from number 10, knew that this moment could change the game. A weakened Starmer, humiliated before the nation, gave the Conservatives fresh ammunition. Already, Tory MPs were sharpening their knives, preparing to exploit every second of Starmer's faltering performance. The drama deepened as commentators replayed the footage again and again. Slow-motion shots captured Starmer's nervous expression, the way he fumbled with his notes, and the icy calm of the king as he delivered his verbal strike. It was political theater at its highest level, except this time, the leading man was utterly broken on stage. And yet, the fallout was only just beginning. Protesters gathered outside Parliament within hours, some waving banners demanding Starmer step aside, others accusing the monarchy of overreach. The debate wasn't just about one man's humiliation, it was about the balance of power in Britain. Had the king gone too far, or had he simply voiced the truth when no one else dared to? The unanswered questions hung heavy. Could Starmer recover from such a devastating blow to his credibility? Would Labour rally behind him, or would this spark a leadership crisis within the party itself? And most chilling of all, what does it mean for Britain when even the monarch feels compelled to destroy a politician live on air? As the broadcast ended and the screen faded to black, one thing was clear, the political landscape of Britain had changed forever. But in the silence that followed, the question lingered in every household across the nation: if Starmer cannot withstand the king's challenge, how can he possibly withstand the storm Britain is about to face?